Susan Sawyer here, live at the KDZ News Desk. We begin our newscast today with an in-depth look at a national phenomenon, COVID Re-Entry Syndrome, or CSR. As you know, it's been a weird year. This COVID-19 pandemic has really shaken things up and tested our limits for dealing with uncertainty. On the upside, people are getting vaccinated, and while we're not out of the woods yet, COVID cases are on the rise again. We've slowly begun to return to our normal lives. But what is normal, right? For an up-close and personal look at that question, we go to our roving field reporter, Juana Delch, who's live at the Laverne Church of the Brethren on the day of their first in-person worship service in over a year and a half. Juana?
Thank you, Boozin. I'm here at the Laverne Church of the Brethren, just moments before they open their sanctuary doors for the first time in over 18 months. And let me just say, the evidence of COVID re-entry syndrome is on dramatic display here. Huggers don't know who to hug. Fist bumpers don't know how to avoid the huggers. And personal bubble people are reluctant to enter the building at all. In a dramatic turn of events just a moment ago, I witnessed a tragic miscommunication that resulted in a hugger being accidentally knocked to the ground when they came in too hot for a hug and startled a fist bumper.
No.
That's very concerning indeed. Is there any hope for a successful reunion?
Well, Boozin, the leadership team here sure thinks so. They have come up with a clever way for everyone to clearly communicate their personal preference without the need for awkward explanation through the use of PDPBs.
PDPBs? Sounds like a personal problem, Juana.
Not a personal problem, Boozin, a personal preference. PDPB stands for Personal Distance Preference Bands. And bins of them will be set up at each entrance into the church building. As members of this congregation enter the sanctuary, they can choose from one of 3 PDPB options. Green bands indicate that a person is good to go on hugs. Yellow bands invite fist bumps and conversation. And red bands communicate a preference for waving from a distance.
But what if someone's allergic to silicone bands or offended by their fashion statement?
Good question, Boozin. The bands are completely optional. But let's be clear, respecting people's personal space isn't optional. It's a requirement before COVID, during COVID, and in perpetuity. This is our new normal. This is Juana Delch, reporting live from Laverne Church of the Brethren. Back to you in the studio, Boozin.
Respecting people's personal space is the new normal. You heard it here. Now do it out there.